When the whole world was dragged into World War III, brave men like my father fought on the front lines. And they weren't alone. That was 20 years ago. Now it's up to us to carry on their legacy. And every so often, the earth from which we come gives way for something new, something greater to be born. And with them, even greater threats to face. Bring it on! Phenomenova. For you, Dad. For you. I just want it to be like the Crusader Corps. Like my father. I thought with my new powers I could be. But I failed. I let everyone down. I got people hurt. I just wanted to make the world a better place. And instead I made things worse. But now I have the chance to make things right with the help of one of the Crusader Corps. The Phoenix Section. And I will. I have to. Whatever it takes. I will find that spark again.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What's going on, guys? We are back with yet another episode of Coleman and Crew. I just started this. I'm like, why not? Like, anything I'm into, we'll just get on stream, we'll talk about it. And I Know What You Did Last Summer. The new one is coming out this weekend, which I do plan on talking about that as well. It should actually be out tonight. But first and foremost, let's talk about the original because, of course, we're going to be there without it. And it is actually one of my favorite slasher movies. I rewatched it again. I still like it. But without further ado, let's bring in our first guest, and hopefully the second guy shows up this time. Please welcome Sean. How you doing?
Hey,
fellow
brother.
Jennifer Love Hewitt appreciator.
Yeah, man. I think that's how we really first had our romance was over J Love's assets. And
yes, it was.
proportions.
We were in a bar. I remember exactly what it was. We were in a bar in the Ocean City, and they start playing the song Hush from the end of this movie. And I go, dude, I know what you did last summer. We're like, yeah. And one of the first things, of course, that comes to mind is Jennifer Love Hewitt. And I'm like, it's also a good movie. You're like, oh, for sure. But we're also like,
she could get it. But man, thanks for having me. It's gonna be a great time. I love this movie.
I do too. I rewatched it a couple days ago, and I still really like it. I mean, all right. So addressing the elephant in the room, every chick in this movie is hot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Even the sister of like the weird sister character is kind of like, in a weird way, she's a good looking. She's not as good looking as Jennifer Lopez.
Anne Heche.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was before she went crazy fucking aliens or some shit.
Wait, what?
That
I don't know
was
anything
Anne
about
Heche.
this one. I don't know anything about this one. What did she do?
That's Anne Heche. That's Ellen DeGeneres, one of Ellen's exes. She just died like 3 years ago in a car crash.
I didn't know any. I swear to God, I had no idea about any of this.
Oh, bro, it's bizarre. You could do your own. You could do a whole other show just on her.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's bananas.
All right. Well, we're starting off on death, but we can only go up from here.
Yeah.
So
right.
That is nuts.
Man, she's bizarre.
All right, let me go ahead. So talking about this movie, so one of the first things, hopefully Sammy can make it, dude. He's like, call me if you need anything. He might think we're starting at 6:30, so we'll see. I don't know what's going on with him, but we're gonna start off with talking about this movie now. All right, so my first experience with this movie, because this movie is actually came out before I was born, 2 years before I was born. Yeah. So my first experience with this movie was, so back when I was a little kid, pull them up. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to pull up also the footage because there's been some ridiculous stuff. We'll talk about the red carpet thing in a bit because that was ridiculous.
Wait, the body shaming of her?
Yeah. Bro,
she looks bad. Like she lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she looks great, and all her weight went to the right places.
Yeah, after 3 kids, come on.
And people are like, "Why doesn't she look as good as she did when she was 18?" It's like, are you stupid?
It's like 30 years later, buddy.
All right, let's see how Freddie Prinze looks compared back then.
Oh, he looks emotionally.
This is one of the things where it's like I empathize with women, because it's like, Jesus Christ, that is such a ridiculous. She still looks great.
Yeah.
And I see, and it's two extremes. Either people saying she looks great or people saying she looks bad. And I'm like, I'm like, are we
compared to what though? Like when she was 18.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you saw her on the street, she would be like one of the hottest women in the bar, especially like for older.
Oh, I would shoot my shot with her without a doubt.
100%. But if you're comparing her to her younger self, which is like literally like perfect 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess. If you're losing against yourself, but otherwise, compared to most women, she's great.
Yeah, dude, I've had a crush on her since Kids Incorporated days. Like she's like 2 years older than me, so like Kids Incorporated. There's a Barbie commercial. I watched Party of Five because of her. Like I've watched them.
Yeah, I can see. All right, so it's funny you say that because I got into it, and she wasn't even young at the time, but I was considering going through and watching Party of Five literally just for her. We're looking into movies, and I'm like, this is weird. I've never really do that with the celebrity.
I do all the time with hot women.
Yeah, I'm like, why? But you know why? Because she's not only does she look great, she's genuinely a great actress. Yeah, and she's talented. She could sing. She's first of all, she should have had a better career than what she had musically, but also acting wise.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is one of her most famous movies, and I think it's good. I love this movie, but I'm like, she was like really solid. I don't know what happened. And we could get into it. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like playing into her being hot was detrimental to her career.
Yeah.
To be honest, because
she's kind of a floozy too. So that probably did it.
What?
On the Hollywood circuit. She was kind of a floozy.
Mm-hmm.
Like she would date a bunch of dudes. Not that
really?
There's any wrong with that. Oh, dude. Yeah, she would cheat on all these guys.
What?
Oh, yeah. She's
no.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
She seemed like the perfect girl next door type in interviews.
Right? She held up the facade.
I thought she was.
Nah, dude.
No.
Which I kind of like her even more, knowing that she's like thoughtyisms. So.
No. I'm actually pissed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she was good at acting, I guess, even in interviews where she seemed very genuine.
And wholesome.
She seemed so wholesome and just happened to have really nice tits.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Ghost Whisperer?
No. Is it good?
Mwah. I
Is
mean,
it actually
hygiene.
good, or is it just because she's good looking?
There's a little bit of it. There's some, but I enjoyed it. Like I DVR'd it weekly because it was on Friday nights, and at that time I was a little bit of a scallion going out in my youth.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Ghost Whisper. Yeah. So right out of this, right out of the gate, so how I first discovered this movie was, so I loved Jaws when I was little. You might say, how's that related? I'll
Nice.
get into it.
Okay.
So like any other human being, I like Jaws. And I'm like, and now Jaws is rated PG, which meant I was allowed, but by today's standards it would be PG-13.
Right.
And I liked it was odd, but I was into the ideas of like animals killing people, those kinds of movies. It went through a whole phase, right?
Weird but cool.
So I was like, I like Jurassic Park. I watched Orca. Have you ever seen Orca?
Yo, yes, Orca. When that baby came out, like that baby Orca came out on the deck of it, and they shut. Oh, that was so creepy. Yeah, I love Orca. Oh my God, it's a spider. Do you see my spider?
There's a spider.
Yeah, it is. Just that's crazy. Sorry about that, chat.
We'll get into this scene. It's in the thumbnail for a reason. But okay, so I was like, because I couldn't watch Alien or Predator because those are rated R. And so now I'm like, okay, what am I allowed to watch? And I would go through Amazon and I would just like look at movies that had cover and I'd be like, oh, this looks cool. This looks cool. So Komodo was one of the movies I watched. King Cobra, Komodo versus Cobra. All these like B-list movies. No, not even. Sorry, that's way below B-list. I would love to go back through these and see how they hold up. And then one of them, of course, a little higher grade than the others, Anaconda.
Yo.
So whenever I put on Anaconda, they would have trailers before the movie. And one of them was this one. And this trailer always freaked me out because the concept of these kids, first of all, protagonists doing something that bad was like, I wasn't used to seeing movies like, oh my God, they hit someone with their car, killed someone on accident. Now they're paying like, it was just such a creepy premise to me. And the title stuck with me for years. And then I never really thought about it. And then I went into a slasher movie phase when I was in high school. I watched Halloween. I finally, all those R-rated movies I wasn't allowed to watch, started watching Friday the 13th. And for some reason, I skipped during that huge burst. I Know What You Did Last Summer. And when I was in college and I started revisiting my slasher script that I was writing in high school, I was like, well, which ones did I miss? And one of the ones I was like, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I got to watch this. And I watched it and I was like, holy shit. This is one of my favorite slasher movies. This was great. It was worth waiting all those years. Now, was it as scary as I thought as a little kid? Absolutely not. But intriguing. It was good. One of the things I like about this movie right out the gate, one of the few slasher movies where I actually care about the characters. I genuinely don't want them to die. Even Ryan Phillippe kind of grows on you. Like he's the douchebag character, but he kind of
we all got that friend.
Yeah. I think Julie James. All right, so she's one of my favorite final girl characters, but having rewatched the movie, useless in a fight in the first movie. Completely useless in a fight. She actually like makes it harder for Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character to fight back.
Yeah.
So that we'll get into, but she's great. Sarah Michelle Gellar is great. Freddie Prinze Jr. is all right in the movie. Works well enough.
Kind of like a bobblehead, like he's just like
he does. He kind of does. He also, I didn't realize, like, and this is coming from me. Dude has huge lips.
Oh, dude,
huge lips.
Yeah, I'd say much. That's a lot.
Yeah, the casting was good. I actually worked out as an extra in a movie Ryan Phillippe was in, but I didn't want to bother him.
Which one?
It was called Miranda's Victim. I briefly, like, there was a scene where there was like a courtroom scene because he plays a lawyer where I'm walking through and I have to get from one place to another. And this guy moves out of the way. He's like, oh, after you. And I'm like, what? And as soon as I walk by, I'm like, wait a minute. That was Ryan Phillippe. He just talked to me. But it wasn't anything like substantial. But I was like, holy shit. I pussied out. I didn't say anything to him.
Next time.
But it's also, I didn't want to bother. You're not supposed to bother them when they're working. Anyway, that was because I was like, holy shit, you're in this movie I love. He probably wants to get recognized for something else, but it was like, you know what? I love this movie. So One thing, because I was analyzing it to get into screenplays, and I rewatched it again as I was doing my screenplay for my own slasher movie, which is in need of a rewrite. And I think this movie is very well paced. And I think it does a very good job of like, there's like a solid 10 or so minutes before the inciting incident even happens where you get to care about the main characters.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to make a slasher movie. I need to rewrite it, but I have such a cool idea for a slasher villain. It needs some tweaking, but yeah, dude, I have ideas, man. They need some tweaking because it was too derivative of Halloween to start with, and I really need to branch out. But yeah, man, I'd love to do it.
Hey,
Yeah, if
do you
I
think
have the
that
money.
this
If
is
I
the
ever-
last of the era of them following a formula of kind of what works for slasher horror movies? It has all the beats of what you should do, and then you watch these movies that are like fucking Tubi, and you're like, oh my god, this is just absolute trash. Like, just why don't they just watch how it was made in the 90s or even to the 70s?
See, it's interesting because I find this movie is kind of atypical, which is kind of why I like it.
But the formula works, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, oh
you
yeah,
know?
absolutely. I think this movie almost functions more as like a mystery than your typical slasher movie, which I think the
Sure.
mystery is great. So I think what it does is it's kind of great. So it's interesting you mentioned Scream. So this was written before Scream by the same screenwriter. And after he sold Scream, Kevin Williamson's, after he sold Scream, they're like, do you have anything else like this? And he's like, aha. And he pulls this out that he had already written. And then this was made shortly after Scream. And that's why it's also so good, is because it's written by him. I don't
I
think
didn't
the
know that.
second one was written by him.
Okay.
I can't imagine it is because the second one is fucking terrible. Have you seen the second one?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's all right. So I enjoy it. We'll have to see if the new one is going to be the better canon sequel than this one. 'Cause
Boy,
the
Jennifer Love Hewitt in a bikini.
yeah, I agree. That is the
Like-
best part of the movie by far
Yeah.
because nothing else in the movie.
Should
Okay,
have happened.
Brandy was good. You get to see her sing.
Brandy, yeah, she got a bod.
Jack Black, that is the worst Jack Black performance.
I'm not a
I've
fan
ever
of Jack Black, my guy. I think he's obnoxious.
I think he can be fun, but in that movie in particular, he was bad. But so one of the things about the opening scene, so it opens with Sarah Michelle Gellar, and she's great.
Yeah.
She looks hot, and then you turn around and you see, and I love the way it's shot. You see the guys like Ryan Phillippe is like woo, and then you zoom in on Jennifer Love Hewitt, and even before you see her tits and whatever, I was just like, that's my girl. Just she's got the girl next door
wholesome.
look.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
there's some that's why funny enough they both originally were supposed to play each other's roles, the girls.
Oh, really?
And then they realized Jennifer Love Hewitt was better for Julie and Helen was better. Sarah Michelle Gellar was better for Helen, which makes sense if you look at just their bodies, but when their mannerisms, it just the other way around works better.
Yeah. J Love can act like a sweetheart.
Absolutely. What a woman. So no, but she's just the look. One of the things about her too is not even just that, she conveys so much expression just on her face where she's like, guys, like whatever. And there's a few moments in the movie where just the way she looks around the room as well just kills you because, and we'll get into it, we have the party scenes, and Julie's not a perfect character either. Like the way she shuts, I feel bad for what's the guy that gets rejected? I feel so bad for him.
The dude from Roseanne, from Big Bang Theory.
Good to him for shooting his shot, but he's comes on a little strong, but she goes, first of all, why can't women ever just be like, sorry, no, thank you? Well, I guess she kind of does, right? Does she say it? She does.
Look, she's great with her facial expressions and her facial acting. Like she does this thing where her eyes kind of sink in and go up, like her eye. And
Jesus Christ, you've analyzed this like the Zapruder film.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but like
it's the JFK tape.
Oh,
it's 7 seconds.
Again, I've been a fan of her for almost 40 years. So but she reminds me of one of my first loves. So it kind of works out. Like it was kind of in sync of the Julie character, whatever. Like the way she kind of her facial, and she kind of scoops, kind of like the Little Mermaid to a degree, a little bit of a Belle, but
I see it. Yeah, and I think so when she shoots the guy down, you really establish all the characters right at the gate. That Ray is poor, but he wants to be like the others. what's his name? Max, he wants to date her. They've been old friends, but I guess not just friends because he clearly only wants like, one thing. I don't know. He doesn't seem interested in being genuinely friends with her.
What's the cookie?
And then you've got the two girls, or you've got like all the four main characters are established right out the gate, and plus him, and you get a great feel for their personality right out the way. And then I love how one of the things I loved upon rewatching is how they're talking about an urban legend around the beach, and it's funny how that ends up. It's almost like we're watching a real urban legend unfold.
Right. Yes.
But because they can't tell the truth at the end of the movie, it leaves room for the legend to take place.
Yes.
I love that. I rewatched it and I hadn't really fully appreciated that until this time. But I think when it happens and the slow revealing where they go from they're just nice people and you see Julie is just this total sweetheart. And almost like when she loses her virginity on the beach, it's almost like a sweet thing, almost like with this guy. Like the way they do it, it's not typical horror movie fashion, which I like. You could tell they genuinely care about each other. And then this whole night just gets ruined. And you can tell it just destroys her. And the way they go about guilting her and making her do this, like she wouldn't go through with this. She would call the cops if it wasn't for everyone else being there. And it's almost like her empathy for other people is like makes her do the unempathetic thing. And I think the way that whole sequence plays out is honestly one of the scariest parts of the movie is putting them in that situation. Now, ultimately, that does get undone later on because you realize that guy deserved it. But kind of, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But even still, they don't know that at the time. And so it does kind of alleviate our main characters, but I like my main characters so much that I don't really care. So one of the things, there's this one scene where it cuts to after that whole sequence where you see her in a room and her face turns around. And like Kayla mentioned, this sad face, and you just see you don't even have to have a line of dialogue explaining what's been going through her head. You see just the dread and just how this has taken such a huge toll on her. Like the way that scene is done, it just kills you when you look at her. You just see that. And then you see her walking around her house. And there's a lot of really solid lines in this movie, like where the mom is like, your dad would be turning over in her grave, or I want my daughter back. And even when you could tell this girl's like, she's really smart in the beginning and now everything's falling apart, you really empathize with her. And this thing coming back, in a way, it's almost like good that she gets the note, even though it's scary because it's like finally she has a chance to put this to rest. And because they took the time to make you care about the character on a personal level, it really, you're like, okay, I'm in on this. Let's go. And I like how you really, again, you establish everyone right out the gate, and then you see where everyone is after the fact. This is one of the few times where in a slasher movie, I care about all the characters. Like Halloween, favorite horror movie ever. I care about Jamie Lee Curtis and Loomis and the cop. That's about it. Yeah. Like when her friends died, I was like, wow, that's really effective. But I wasn't like, man, it's really sad. Sad for her, I guess. She lost her friends, but I didn't really care. This one I do. And I love that you see the way everyone is affected after the incident. It's really tough. What the hell is Sammy, dude?
Don't dox yourselves, fool.
Oh, shit. Well, I didn't show anything, did I? I don't think so.
No, you're good.
I don't think there's anything to show, just my Twitter feed. But yeah, I forgot that it still did that. Yeah, so I mean, that's one of the things. I guess I don't even need to be showing this. That's one of the things that I really like about this movie. Yeah, there was nothing on there. One of the things I really liked about this movie is the way the characters, you see them in two different periods of time. So slowly you get the unraveling of, oh, let me go back to my friends. My life hasn't been the same. Let's see how they are. And you see Helen, her dreams of New York fell through. And even though it's never explicitly said, you get the feeling that maybe her acting and stuff suffered because she was, going through
Traumatized.
this.
Yeah.
Ryan Phillippe, you get he's still living in this nice house and everything. You get the impression that no, he hasn't been able to move on. Like it's almost like they're called back to this place. It's almost like they're all stuck here and they cannot leave until this is solved. And I really like that. So those are the positives, the biggest positives for me. What about you?
Oh, dude, you hit everything on the nail on the head, man. Like perfectly said. Again, it's just a good classic movie now, where it still holds up. It was shot awesome. It was written well. All the actors did a great job.
Yeah.
You had that mystery, the suspense. It wasn't really horrific, but when those moments came out, it was like the Jaws effect when they finally showed the shark. You're like, oh shit! Like it all worked out. Like call it maybe horror movie 101isms and how to do a horror flick, but they did it well. And I wish more modern movies took this approach of storytelling, where when we look back upon our past, we can learn something for our future, type of deal. Instead of be like, hey, I got an iPhone, I got an idea, I can make a movie and put it on Tubi. It's like, please don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, even down to the production budget, the casting, they really went all out with this script. Once,
yeah, they again, really good shots. Whoever the cinematographer was, it just
who
wasn't
was
stale or boring.
Cinematographer, I gotta look into that because Jim Gillespie. Have I seen any of his other movies? What else did he do? I haven't seen any of his other movies. He did Venom. Come on,
really?
What happened?
Yeah, right. Well, it's 30 years, so
I guess, but normally, man, what a fall off.
Fall off,
dude. No. Let's see. So, what about? All right, who else? Who's the cinematography? The shots in this movie are great. Now for the negatives, I think one of the things that is not great. So I think the aesthetic of the killer is really cool, the fisherman, but he is not a great antagonist. In my opinion,
the actor himself portraying it, or just the character.
I mean, the actor did fine, but just the character. There's nothing stellar about this character, in my opinion.
A little basic.
I think he makes for a great mystery. I think that's the thing is we're prioritizing the characters and the mystery. Yeah, but I think he's overly. I mean, he's fine, I guess.
Were you let down?
I mean, I was just kind of like, right. Whatever. It's like, he's not like the guys from the industry of Scream. Those guys are like the best. But everyone else, no. I think also I'll say the kills, apparently they actually went back and made the kills more brutal than they were. So apparently it was even more bare bones.
Oh, really?
Okay. The kills are not the best. Now, here's the thing. I don't mind because I actually care about the characters. But I'm like, man, they really just don't. The coolest one is the hook through here with Max, where he gets dragged over. And then after that, it's kind of like, Sonya from Mortal Kombat, her death. She had the best. That's one of the best chase scenes. And I like that it doesn't end well because, I'm sad for the character. But I'm like, holy shit. Because normally you see a chase scene like that and they get away. Like for it to be that long of a chase scene, especially with a short runtime, and have her not get away. And she's moments away and she gets dragged away. It's a tough one, I think that sequence is one of the highlights of the film.
Wait, when was Kayla in a Tubi movie?
I don't know. But I do know that Sammy 3-Pete is here. What's going on?
Yeah. No. I'm retarded. I don't know.
What happened, man?
I fell asleep.
Again?
I had the day off. What do you want me to fucking do? I was reading comic books. And,
nice.
I was cuddling with my wife. I fucking fell asleep. It was nice.
No, it's okay. No worries.
I had a wonderful fucking day, Vaughn.
I'm glad. No, I'm glad you had a.
But also, I got 10 fucking pages of notes.
Let's hear it. Let's go.
On the movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, let's get it.
Here, let's see if I can get it against 90s slop is the first thing that I wrote down.
For which part?
All of it.
See, I think there's some really good stuff, but there's also some 90s slop in there for sure.
I will say this is the best slasher 90s slasher film.
Do we agree? Because I think it's better than Scream, personally.
Same.
I think the kills are better in Scream.
Yeah, no,
I think the third act is better in Scream than. But I think overall, I like this movie better. I haven't rewatched Scream in a while.
I completely agree. This on its head is the best 90s slasher film.
Same writer,
this
you know that, right?
Trying to be,
we're talking about it.
This isn't trying to be anything. This isn't, you know what I mean? So I'm saying this is the best like horror film from the 90s, because like the 90s tried to do that like self-aware thing like this.
Sheila, if you want on, you can get on the stream, by the way.
Come on.
Just message me. I'll get you on. I didn't realize you were a fan of this movie. But yeah, keep going, Sammy.
Well, I mean, another thing, like, you know, you got typo negative in the intro, like, you know, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a cover of. I didn't even recognize the band. I was like, this is tacky. No.
That was a real band that did a real thing.
But it was a cover of another song, wasn't it?
I don't think so. But I'm saying, like, there's so much here. Like, I haven't even gotten to halfway from page one.
Let's go.
No, this is a actual like 90s movie, horror movie that isn't like making fun of itself. It isn't trying to be something else. You know, it's going for a straight horror film. I also read the book when I was a kid.
I heard the writer of the book was not happy with this movie.
Yeah, because it was like a scholastic book, and it's nowhere near like what happens in the book.
That's what I heard.
Super fun. But yeah, let's get into it so I can do some of this.
Go ahead.
All right. Typo like negative. Oh, Muse. Yeah, Muse was in there.
Was it? When was Muse in there? I must have missed it.
I don't know, but I put it down. You can see there's an imprint of a beer right here. I'm not sure. But it is question mark. Use question mark.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look
I said, looks great.
Yeah, the movie looks
Yeah,
great.
we concurred.
No, the movie does really hold up, like visually.
Yeah, it still looks great by today's standards.
I see from this note here, I wrote "Hell yeah, America." I assume that's because of the many parades that go on in this film. There's like 7 parades that go on in this fucking movie.
Yeah, dude, there is no Muse in this soundtrack.
Okay, well,
But
Musish.
yeah, there's The Offspring, Soul Asylum. Yeah, like I said, it's very 90s.
That couldn't possibly be what I meant, but
oh, okay, Muse. All right, I get it. Yeah, you're Muse. Okay.
Yeah, no, I like Muse. I like Muse. I like The Offspring. I didn't confuse Muse with The Offspring. So hell yeah, America. I'm going with. There's like 800 parades that go on in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
If not the parade training that Sarah Michelle Gellar goes through. I can't read that.
You can't or you won't.
It was she was born for this. Yeah, you know, the parade. You know, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Incredible. SMG wins. Yay. Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar wins.
You're what? Like this is like the first minute of the movie.
I'm going.
All right, no, continue. So one of your notes was just pointing out shit that happens.
Yeah.
It's a note.
All right,
Yeah.
no.
The highlight reel.
Oh, now we get right into it. Best douchebag boyfriend ever.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's a dick, but like I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he's trying to protect her. Jennifer Love Hewitt is bae.
Yep.
I
Yep.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
agree with
Oh yeah,
Sam
hard
on
facts
that.
there. No lies detected.
Fucking nerd Walter is beta.
He is. Hey,
it's like 5 minutes into the film. We are.
I wanted more of. I wanted him to almost have more time because that one line where this, you almost got the rich kid look down. So good, so good. I'm like, you tell him.
Yeah, but he does nothing. He doesn't.
I know.
Get the girl.
That's the problem.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he
you know,
contributes like nothing to the film. He's like a useless. He's the worst red herring ever. He's a red herring for maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, he just
Now,
shows up.
apparently, that scene of him getting hooked through the thing was added after the fact because they felt the movie wasn't violent enough. But apparently, there was supposed to be a longer running mystery, and it wasn't until his body's in the car that you go, "Oh, it's not him."
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Back to
I thought
Sammy.
it wasn't. I thought it was until the Bare Naked Ladies wrote the theme song for Big Bang Theory that no one knew who he was because it took me a really long time to register like he's an actor in something, and it was like, oh, he's the guy from Big.
He's
Bang
also
Theory.
in Christmas Vacation. He's the son.
Oh, okay.
Roseanne.
Is he in Roseanne? I didn't know. I've never seen
Well, you're
Roseanne.
young as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wrote this big right here. 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Freddie Prinze Jr. and Ryan Felipe. Douche. That's
They're both douches?
yeah.
I thought Freddie was kind of nice.
No, he's a quiet douche.
I guess so.
Oh.
He excuses himself from
He's
the whole
kind of
situation.
beta in some ways in this movie. I
Well, is it
forgot.
because he's
No.
poor? Like, is
No,
it because he's like a poor guy? Like
He
the
excuses
doucheism?
himself from the whole situation.
Yeah,
where
that's
he's
the
like,
problem.
Hey, you guys can figure out your whole murder mystery. I'm gonna be like over here.
But also, I want to get the girl, but I'm not going to do anything to get. Yeah, I
yeah,
first, like,
exactly.
you know, how one
I'm
of my
just gonna
things
be over
I te-
here looking like Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, you
Okay,
know, how one of the things
you fags can figure it out.
Yeah. You know how one of the things I said is I'm going to be pissed in the new one if they do the trope where the couple breaks up. Rewatching this movie, I actually wouldn't mind because I think they're a terrible couple by the end.
No, you know
No.
what?
He doesn't
there's a
deserve
lot of-
her.
There's a
Nobody
lot of
deserves
like
her.
slasher shit in this movie that usually it's like the couple breaks away to like smoke weed or like have sex and
Yeah.
like they don't do that. Like this is a very vindictive movie.
I like it.
This, no, that's why I love it.
Yeah.
That couch looks really comfortable. I need one of those.
See, this is what we're like, but Jennifer Love Hewitt's
Okay.
actually a good person in this
That
movie.
everybody in this movie says the N-word.
What?
What?
No one says the N-word at any point in this movie.
They do though, you can tell.
What? What does that mean?
When did you watch this? A BET?
Huh? You can tell.
Like, you mean between page that they?
Yeah.
You're saying that they're
like,
racist.
I mean, you gotta be racist to say that. Like,
Yeah, I
you're
guess.
very-
No.
it's like your
Yeah.
friend.
they're all preppy kids in like this boatside
That's
town.
such an odd thing to say. Moving on.
This is what 4 Beer Sammy thought. Yay, sparkler dance. Oh, okay. That's the
Yeah,
where
she sits on him.
insufferable. Okay. That would be probably more. There's a lot of parades in this movie, which we have gotten.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, for a small broken down town, like they got a budget.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Like
It's
they probably
like the
have trying to
opposite-
make ends
It's
meet.
like the opposite of the town in Jaws, where it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I think it's because they
we
have
don't
nothing.
We don't have summer in this town.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose our budget.
I think it's because they have nothing going
Nothing
on
to lose.
in this or any. My theory is they have nothing going on in any of the nearby towns, and they're like, shit, we gotta just make some. Let's just keep throwing parades constantly. Please keep visiting our piece of shit fishing town.
Yeah. Okay, so we're like blasting through this movie.
Hey,
Did
do you
you
guys
know
think
that?
Ryan Phillippe's family was on like drug smugglers?
What?
Yeah, I think his parents are drug smugglers because how could they afford that house in that?
Oh, in the
town?
movie, I thought you were talking in
yeah.
real life.
Oh no, I don't.
No,
I'm
no.
sure they're fine folks.
Drugs? Yeah, I don't. They don't
Phenomenal.
specify. There's wealthy fishing town, and maybe they.
How much do the carp sell?
I had to write. Of course, I had to write this down. Don't you know that high school sweetheart relationships have the highest success rate? And I was like, I don't think that's a thing at all.
I think he even like says in the movie, he's like, really? He's like, I don't know.
I think freshman year I wanted to get a Limp Bizkit tattoo. You know,
My friends were in the Nookie video, but I couldn't go because I was on probation. So I couldn't leave the state of New Jersey. I'm so pissed.
you're proving my point.
No.
Don't worry, we have plenty of more.
Okay.
So
We're down. Also, like when things were insane, I wrote really big. Let's see. Is that the Harry type of relationship? Did you? Did you know that 90s? Yeah, no. So I was basically they said that, and I thought that was insane.
it is insane.
It's also I'm being like archaeologist. Like I'm reading through my like drunks. I literally like I had like time off, and like I like went in with like my earbuds like to like my local pub, and I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like they're like, what are you doing? I was like, shut up and give me a beer. All right. All right. Oh yeah, nobody drives my car but me. Is that was super fun. And then the guy, the douchebag boyfriend was like, nobody drives my car but me. And then he lets Freddie Prinze Jr. drive his car.
Yeah.
Way to stick to your laurels.
Dude, that was it's Ryan Phillippe's fault.
Yeah.
What happens? It's his
Oh,
fault.
100%. And by the way, they have this thing like, oh, I don't know what happened. Like the dude flipped over the car and like hit Freddie.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
like-
one of the things I was confused about. He hits Ryan Phillippe's like, it's not my blood. I'm like, how did you not like how drunk do you have to be to not notice if it's an animal or something? But
So
the way the
there's a
reveal
part-
is done is good.
There's a part in The Shining. One of the reasons that like Jack Torrance quits drinking is like his drinking buddy, they were out, and then they heard like a clank in the car when they were driving, and they found a bicycle on the side of the road, and they couldn't decide whether they had hit somebody or not. Like you had a human body like hit you like while you were like partying out of the moonroof. Like you totally hit somebody.
It
Like,
wasn't
was
there. You know, it's hey, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? That's how I see it. You know?
Yeah. If Brian Felipe swaffles you, is it gay?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you answered correctly. That was a test. Moving on. No, I love an 18-year-old saying you're an alcoholic. We're going beat for beat. We're going beat for beat.
I noticed. We're like 10 minutes into the movie.
I'm loving some of these notes. I was just like 90s, hell yeah. I'm assuming that's when like Sixpence None the Richer or whatever.
Yeah, that I recognize.
Soundtrack. Ryan. Yeah, no. this has to be from the car. Yeah, because I'm saying, because Sarah Michelle Gellar, it says you're an alcoholic, which I thought was hilarious because
Yeah, he's like 18. He like just
yeah,
discovered
and it was
alcohol like
you
5
have
minutes ago.
you have no idea.
Wait till you get on Smack. That's fun.
All right, see you.
Yeah,
Kayla.
you
We'll
haven't
come
even
back
had
and
a
watch the
hangover yet.
rest. See you. All right. So
No, okay. So now this is starting to make more sense. Nobody drives my car but me, except Freddie Prinze Jr. That you're an alcoholic. So like this is the driving your car scene. And then 90s, hell yeah. Ryan Felipe would totally be dead. Because like if you're going 60 miles an hour and a dead body happens to
fucked.
scoop
He's
up while
fucked.
you're standing out of the moonroof, it hit you.
He doesn't even get cut. Do we
nothing.
know? Did it hit him? Did the body hit him, or did it go off to the side? It's kind of ambiguous, right?
Yeah, look how giant and manic the text is getting here. So it was like, yeah, Ryan Felipe would totally be dead. Suddenly Ferris Bueller. I don't know what that means. Guys, it's a boot.
Yes.
Was,
I think that was a good reveal.
In the movie, it's a good reveal. In all of it, it's retarded because
Why?
like they're looking for this guy who they hit, right? Also, we can get into it later.
Wait, the guy didn't hit Ryan Phillippe because he flies forward. He doesn't fly backward. We're over the car. It's just his blood hits Ryan Phillippe.
Okay, this guy totally got hit by a body, and then they can't figure it out, and they're like, "Dude, it's a boot." And it was like, "No, you should look for that body that hit you."
The point is, it's on the trail to the body. They're finding the body. They find the boot. It's building suspense. Makes sense.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It makes perfect sense.
Just do a little bit more due diligence when you're personally hit by a body.
But
then you're like, hey, it's a boot.
The boot is on the trail. They are looking for the body actively during that scene.
They can't.
I would be like, where's the sock? Where's the sock?
The sock. If the sock flies off, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you get hit with enough force for your sock to fly off.
They go, that could have been from anywhere. And it was like, no, dude, everybody saw a body like hit you.
Well, I think the point is they know they hit someone, but they're coping because they're like, it could have been a dog.
No,
it's
this
like,
is the most 18-year-old shit ever because everyone's like, oh man, we like this. Yeah,
I didn't see anything.
They're also not trying to find the body either. Like they're like, oh, well, I don't need that shit.
Not here. This is the best review ever.
Oh yeah, and then so I can't remember who it is. They see the bloody boot, and it's like he's dead. Never in giant letters. So I was like, "You're not a doctor. You don't get to make that decision." I've never seen anyone like call it from a boot.
Yeah. They no one checks his pulse. Not one person in this group.
They look for his money in his wallet. That's
his wallet.
They're from Jersey.
They go, well,
yeah,
like, you know,
like
GTA.
I said, I don't want to spoil anything. I would be pissed too.
GTA ambulance drivers, when they're like, they go up to the body, like, whoa, can't do anything, and they go away.
All right. Page 3.
All right, let's see
it. Big quote 1. In giant quotes. Best quote in the movie. I feel. Look at me. I'm drunk as shit.
What is this whole mannerism? He puts his whole body into it.
I'm guessing that's Ryan Felipe. I'll also say this is a shocking indictment about children who know the law. The only good guy in this film is Max. I will agree with that. No, it's like you
No,
guys just
Julie's
tried-
good.
Huh?
Julie's good.
She was corrupted.
She was corrupted, which is why I feel so bad for her, and why the guilt is just eats at her. You get it. But yeah, I agree. They put her in a tough situation, but yeah, she's not perfect. Max is a good guy. He just, he just has no riz. This is his kryptonite.
Everybody by the bay smells fish. Let's do it. Oh yeah. When they find his wallet,
Dude, they look for it. They don't even actually grab it, right?
no. That was like his name is Barry.
What? His name is Ben Willis.
Well, someone screams his name is Barry. Because I wrote.
No one fucking says. No one says that.
And I wrote down jump scare, and I know why I did. This, so like,
this is fascinating.
In that sense, it's kind of like going back and going like, what did he mean by this? Because this isn't the same Sam who wrote all this down. So the jump scare thing is, I had the idea for a video on this. So it wasn't until 2008 that like the jump scare was like realized.
What?
And
I guess
actually it probably wasn't.
There's like multiple jump scares.
No, but I would say.
You mean where it started getting overused?
Yeah. That's where I'm saying like what's actually it wasn't totally realized until the movie Haunted House movie. I want to
starring Eddie Murphy.
Wayne's?
No.
No.
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Anyway, when that guy started doing shit,
James Wan.
And like she shuts the door, and there's that. No, I mean, it honestly, it was the room, or the ring. Like, yeah, they started using that as a thing, but like, there were jump scares before those movies, and this was a really good jump scare.
Yeah. Also, it was good for plot reasons because it showed he is still alive, or at least was still alive when they dropped him.
I'll still say the best jump scare ever is in The Exorcist 3, The Heretic.
I need to see that one still, but I've seen the jump scare multiple times.
I mean, I would read the book beforehand, but like, it's really, really good. So I have on top of here again, murder. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah. So they're checking this guy out. When they're going to, I'm guessing like the boathouse or anything, and there's like a do not enter sign, and never, I'm assuming this is like down in Florida.
Well, it's in North Carolina.
Oh, either way, you're gonna get shot. Like,
oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. Well, it's probably written by someone in California.
Sign, and they're all looking at me like, should we go? And I was like, no, you definitely should not go.
This was written probably by someone who's never been to well, I don't know. I think Kevin Williamson was probably living in LA at the time, so he probably was like, yeah, he probably does. The idea of guns is a foreign concept.
Yeah, but also like, honestly, if you pulled like a gun on, anybody in this movie would be like, I'm too pretty.
Yeah, exactly. You can't kill them. They're movie stars. They're the main characters.
I've also written down sheepdog! !
What?
Because the dog was awesome.
What fucking dog?
The guy who they trespassed on, like, had a really
forget about that. See, I don't remember that at all.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes. John, do you remember the sheepdog?
No.
Because it's not significant at all. Anyway, continue.
Wait, was it on the dock, the bay?
No, this is when they were trespassing on the guy's land. The dog starts barking, and he was being a good boy.
Okay.
A black friend, and that is that.
She's like overtly black. She's like, yeah, get things to paste the ass, whatever. She's like, she almost feels like an early like beta.
She's like proto black friend. You just need to join another fucking.
She really feels
join
like
another fucking parade, girl.
Everyone,
you'll be fine.
Yeah, they're like everyone in this movie is white. We need to make this character ultra black.
Yeah, she's like, motherfucker, you just need to get in another parade. You'll be good.
And then they
I don't know.
They replaced her with Brandy in the second one.
Which I don't know what it was, but I wrote down worst hug in cinema.
Is it the mom?
I'm assuming it's probably when Ryan Felipe was like going like, hey, I know we're all like guilty of this, but we just need to.
Does he do? I don't think he does that.
He does.
What movie did you watch?
Yeah, he's totally telling people the entire film, walking around looking like you, going like, hey, like, I know we murdered this guy last summer, but like, let's not talk about it. And
let's go to a parade.
Then he'd be like, you good, bro? You good, bro? You want a hug from Ryan Felipe? Now that you have doubted me, I assume it's from Ryan Felipe. You wouldn't understand, Mom. Where Sarah Michelle Gellar's mother is freaking out, and she's like, "What? Well, what is it?" And she's, like she's doing all her best, going like, "We murdered a guy last year." No, she didn't say that, but like, you gotta tell from her actions. And then she screams, I know. Yes. This is and then the girl from Billy Madison is in this movie. And
Sonya Blade, yeah.
Super hot.
Yeah, see, even like the minor, because she's like seen as like the more preppy sister, and she's still hot.
Yeah, no,
she plays the role very well too.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, and like Sarah Michelle Gellar is like a twig, and like she's just kind of like
she's huge, dude. She's tall.
Yeah, it was just good.
But they made her like she's more like the preppy proper one. She played the role very well. Wardrobe on this movie was really good.
Want to touch the Heidi.
Yep.
Magical.
This is when she was talking about her hopes and dreams. Shocker, she didn't change the world. And then it's question mark. It's been a year. This is which I love. This is like a shocking indictment of any girl who's ever been in like a fucking beauty pageant, right? Where they were like, I want world peace, and I'm like, it's like you were in a parade once. Shocking that nothing got fucking done. Congrats that you were Miss North Carolina's like crab queen of the year. But they're like, we didn't change the world. They're like,
well, she didn't believe it was the point. Like she was just saying that shit on the stage.
Either way, it's been a year.
Yeah.
I look at Greta Thunberg. What have you done, bitch? She sailed to Palestine.
Did she?
she did, and Israel was like, "Go home," and they're like, and then she was like, "Israel kidnapped me," and you're like, "No, just go home." The best part about that whole interaction was like she got detained, right? And then they were like walking her back to wherever the fuck she sailed from, and like her arms were in front of her, and then she like put her arms behind her, like she had handcuffs on her. There were no handcuffs on her. Like,
so good.
She just made a bunch
all
of
right,
shit
so
up.
we're getting Greta Thunberg has made an appearance. I would not have seen that coming.
Can we do like a halftime pause? Because I want to hear about the Vegas trip.
Oh.
All right, sure. We're off topic enough, I guess.
All right, that's fine.
All right, so
I mean, my next note is Barry is correct. So
who the fuck is Barry?
I don't know.
There's no character in this film named Barry.
Obviously, there is.
He was there.
Hang on, I'm just looking to see if there's a single character named Barry in this entire cast, real quick. Oh, never mind. Ryan Phillippe's character is Barry. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, actually, I remember.
Why did
now.
I forget about that?
I remember now because that's the point in the movie where he was like, "Guys, we'll get away with murder. You guys just gotta shut the fuck up and stop like making it weird. Like, okay, like I'm just gonna hang out and have my abs on a beach. You guys gotta stop being retarded and just let me be Ryan Felipe." And they didn't let him do it. They didn't let him fucking do it. They didn't let him do it.
I think he has some guilt, but I think he has the least guilt. He's kind of like
He 100%
admirable.
has the least guilt.
Yeah,
he
it's very
was hit
admirable.
in the face with a dead body, and this guy shows no fucking guilt at all. And then,
it's just a
and
Tuesday.
then when people a year later, they're like, "Hey, I feel weird about this." He's like, "Listen."
He's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah,
That's the only time
the only thing we have to do to get away with murder is for you to shut the fuck up, and no one does.
Stitches.
Barry was 100% correct because they're going like, "Hey Barry, like I feel weird about this." And Regine just was like, "You know what would be a really convenient thing is to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up." And then, yeah, you know why we shouldn't be having this conversation? Because you should be shutting the fuck up.
All right. So, do you want to keep it this or get into? We'll briefly touch on the strip club incident.
Quick question about Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I guess we'll get
me
into it. So we
party hardy.
Yeah, we went to the strip club in Vegas.
Set it up.
All right. So we were like, we're all in Vegas. It was me. Iron Oxide, like the whole Rogues or a lot of the Rose crew. It was me, Zach. You know Zach, everybody. Zach.
Yeah.
Him.
Zach who's not black. Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Theo Snodgrass, MSK.
He's a character. I love him.
Yeah, MSK, Sammy, Iron Oxide, Drunken Emerald Arrow. Who else? Am I forgetting anyone?
I
think that was the whole group.
No, I think you got them all.
So it was two cars. So first group arrives. I'm in it. It's me, Zach, Theo, and MSK. So we arrive, and they're like, it was, first of all, it's too much to get into the goddamn strip club, but they just didn't go into a good one.
Yeah, it was $50
to get in the fucking strip club.
And
they go in, but that's not enough for them. They're like trying to sell us a VIP table. Like by the time you get in, you might as well just get. I'm like, no, I'm not getting a fucking VIP table.
Yeah, but you get a handy like with the $50.
You probably would have to like mortgage your house to get that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Romy? We'll be back to the movie in a second. We're just talking about our trip to Las Vegas, the strip club. So we go in.
I'm totally doing it again though next year.
Oh yeah, right? Next year 100%. So then T, the bouncer, is huge. T.
Yeah, no, he's the biggest dude I've ever seen in my life. Dude, you had the speech down verbatim.
Yeah, dude. So T goes up and he goes, "All right, gentlemen, we're gonna wait. What is he going on? I had it last time. There's like, two kinds of nights in Vegas. There's the kind of night. This kind of night you say it was a good time, and the kind of night you don't talk about. Gentlemen, let's get in there and have a good time." And
that was he was almost like the
It's inspiring.
The instructor in South Park.
He was, yeah.
You're
So
gonna have
then
a
he
bad
brings
time.
us, and there's literally a line of chicks waiting for us. They sick them because I thought we'd have like a moment of talk. No, they like sick them on. They're like, "Shoo!" And like they said, like
that
they wanted
actually
our
was
money.
like a saving
That
grace because
$50
like I was
mine,
in I was in group 2, where they were already there because like they sick the horse on you, and I was like, oh, there's my friends are over there. I can make it over there.
And so anyway, the first stripper I was kind of ignoring because I'm like I literally just said that like I just want to hang out with my friends for a second, so I kind of just like ignored her. But I was like, also she didn't seem like my type really. But so anyway, the second one, she's in my lap. She's cool, whatever. Anyway, I'm hanging out with her for a while, and then at one point I go to take a piss, and I'm like, hold on, I gotta go. I leave and I come back. This is just my version of events. May or may not have gotten a lap dance from her, but anyway, that's besides the point. So at one point I go to the bathroom and I come back, and Theo, who's my friend, a stand-up comedian, by the way, we called this a business expense because we're writing a comic called I Can Fix Her. So this is a business expense. So this is a research and development trip.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
Theo was definitely getting into the research. Like,
so Theo
he was
there.
like,
Theo is like,
he's like, I floated here on a tire from giving, like Theo's
like psychoanalyzing his strippers.
He was like, how does this make you feel about your mother?
Yeah, no. So wait. So all right, we'll get in context. So I get back from the bathroom and I go and I see my stripper is talking about her mommy issues with Theo, and I'm like, I was gone for fucking 2 seconds. How did we get here? And so then I go. She sits back on my lap and she's talking to Theo, and to embarrass Theo in front of women, I go, he has a podcast, and knowing Theo does not want me to bring this up, and
of
so
course.
Theo, especially because his podcast is very sexist, so I
also like it's never like a flex to tell a girl that
Yeah, whenever you
that's
pick up
why
a chick and be like, I got a podcast.
Yeah, that's
No.
why that's exactly why I went out of my way to say that. So anyway, Theo is like, well, it's about how like men and women can get along more, and something triggers in this chick's brain. She goes, "Oh, podcast? Don't you men have enough to say?" And then she goes into like full TikTok feminist.
Oh
against,
yeah,
I love
Theo.
them.
And I'm like, okay, and she's just sitting on my lap yelling at him the whole time.
because we were talking about that afterwards. Like, Barbie Roberta is like the sexist stripper. Like, it was like you're.
So then I'm like out of money. I may have spent my money already, and I'm like, she's then after this whole.
Where'd it go, Vaughn?
Don't worry about it. So then, what happens is we go, and I brought a select amount, so I was like, I can't spend more than this, and that was the plan. And then she goes, "Oh, well, I spent all of it, so I don't know how responsible I was." But then she goes, why don't you do it like another dance or whatever? And then Theo, who I guess is feeling guilty about pissing her off, decides to go, "Yeah, Vaughn, she's been so generous with your time. You should do that." And now I'm like in a situation where I have to say, I don't want to spend any more fucking money. And now I have
read the whore and IOU.
Yeah, so now I have to fucking like cash app her. Because I feel bad. Because I'm like, shit. So
That's better than what happened to me.
Yeah, no, this is better than Sammy got fucked over. So then as I'm like cash apping her and she's fucking dancing on me, she's like, "Your friend is really sexist."
Yeah, no, so with me, I also had to go to the bathroom. And the girl on, like sitting on my lap, and I was like, the whole time I was like, not interested. Like, I know what's going on. She's like, hey, I'll show you around. And I was like, no, I have to pee. Just point me in the direction of the bathroom. She's like, no, I'll take you to the bathroom. So she gives me like the grand tour on the way to the bathroom, where it was like, hey, if we go behind this curtain.
Oh yeah, I got that tour too.
I'll do this to you. And I was like, that's great. Where's the bathroom? And then like her friend like showed up and she's like, if we go behind this curtain, we'll do this to you. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, where's the bathroom? And then, like, I was, they took me upstairs, and then, well, there's stairs going upwards and stairs going downwards. The bathroom apparently was downstairs, where like just across the room. So like I finally see where the bathroom is, and this girl starts making a scene. She's like, "You should pay my friend for her time," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I asked where the bathroom was. She's like, "Yeah, but like, she's been off the floor. Technically, we were upstairs." I was like, no, that's not how this works.
You ain't gonna fool me, Tricks.
But no, but she waited, and the giant man that Vaughn was talking about on the way in.
Well, yeah, T.
Yeah, so T was there, and I said something akin to like, "You didn't do anything, whore," and
There's no way you called her a whore.
well, T said you will refer to the girls as dancers, and I was like, well, either way, she didn't fucking do anything. And he's like, well, what's the issue? And I was like, I was looking for the bathroom, and he's like, well, you're coming from upstairs. Like, and I was like, no, wait. I asked for the bathroom. She led me upstairs. I assumed the bathroom was upstairs. We walked by a bunch of rooms with curtains. There was no toilet in there. And he's like, I don't want to hear about your freaky shit or what you're fucking into. And he's like, did the girl take you upstairs or not? And I was like, no. This is getting blown out of proportion. I was looking for the bathroom. She said she would show me. And now we're here. And he's like, just pay the lady for her time and be about your way. And I was like, I'm not. Here's $100.
Wow. I want to be a stripper.
Dude, I the guy. Well, one, I didn't have any lower denomination. But also it was I believe when I gave her the money, I went, here's for your time, and I looked at her and went, dancer. Like I really looked in her face, and because like she didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
But I'm also going like, there's this oak of a human being next to me going like, you're gonna be nice to the whore, or I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I was like, okay. But she didn't whore. The whore didn't whore. Giant man.
So anyway, that concludes the Vegas. So at the end of the trip, Sammy was so plastered. We were in this place that we went back to the bar that we had, gotten to the strip club from. Like we went back to the one night hotels. And Sammy is like, and like literally, we got kicked out of the bar because
I was just emotionally drained.
No, you were drunk because the bartender goes, "You can't fall asleep here." I go, "Okay, I'll warn him." And then he immediately go to sleep. He's like, "All right, you got to go."
Yeah, no.
I had to fucking get you back.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying I was like emotionally like drained from like being at like the strip club and like being threatened by T, and like, well, another thing too, what they didn't talk about is like for the rest of the time at the strip club, like girls would see that I was like by myself, and like
you just
like,
keep turning them
like,
down.
Hey, baby, how's your day? Or like, the bank is closed, whore.
No, that's the Vegas trip.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was part of the Vegas trip.
And then I woke up at with you guys shaking me, going like, "Hey man, you can't fall asleep here." And I was just like, I've had a day.
That was part of it. There was the goth bar too. There was the one chick on the street. We don't got to talk about that. We don't got to talk about that. But the one chick on the street though, she was nice.
No, and then I sang Paul Simon at the golf bar.
Did you?
Yeah, I sang Mother and Child Reunion at the golf bar, and everyone was like, and I was like, yeah, you'll like him in 20 years.
Anyway, back to
that was beautiful.
I Know What You Did Last Summer, Sammy. Where were we?
Barry
was right.
We were at Barry is correct.
Barry is correct.
No. Next line. Just shut the hell up.
Can we get context?
I'm assuming that's Barry telling everybody shut the hell up.
Oh yeah, he does, and he looks and his mom's on the phone. I'm like, how did she not hear that? He's like very loud.
I don't think Barry's mom cares.
Astute.
Yep.
Astute observation.
Paul Egan.
No, it was it Paul Egan or was it David Egan? David Egan.
Oh yeah, yep. It's just
that tracks.
Wait a minute, David Egan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, leave Max alone. It's probably when Max gets his. Max did not deserve what Max got. Don't fuck with me. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then in giant letters I wrote red herring, because like everybody thought that Max was secretly the killer. He is not. He went out like a champ. I'll call the cops on your quarter black ass. That's just a quote from
that
the
was
movie.
Such a stupid. The line was not delivered well.
No, there's a couple of like.
Wait, this is what he. By the way, that scene was so weird because he does it. He goes, I'll call the cops your quarterback ass, and then he just doesn't do anything. I'm like, I would fucking. If someone goes and cuts to the sickle, I'd call the cops on them immediately. I tell everyone in the vicinity, I'd be like, this guy just tried to kill me.
Yeah, I would tweet it.
I'd be like, hey, tweet it.
You tweet it. In 1999, you tweet it.
I'm ahead of the curve.
Oh, wait. Have a nice life, guy. He said smartest quote in the fucking film is was like if everybody would just like gotten away from this fucking dude, like none of this shit would be happening. Yeah. Oh yeah. Max don't know, but he got it anyway. That's then I wrote right here 40 minutes in question mark.
What 40 minutes? What happens at the 40-minute mark? Anything?
It just feels like the movie should have been over.
Oh God,
what? I thought the movie was very well paced.
It was paced out tight.
I think 4 beers, Sammy was pretty upset that Max got.
Right.
That
he didn't last very long. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong.
No, he didn't.
He did. He didn't even like fucking kill somebody like these other fucking assholes did.
Yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, he was killed. Like he was, I guess, just to torture the other people. But again, like it makes sense because they association. Don't know. Again, that scene wasn't supposed to be there, but it also is the best kill of the movie. But I understand why it wasn't there originally. To keep the mystery. But yeah. But it leads to one of the best scenes in the movie.
I must have been frustrated by this point. I was like, guys, it's really easy to get away with this. Shut up.
Yeah, but morally, Sammy, they can't.
Well,
also they're getting tortured. Max just got killed.
Barry's been telling people to shut up the entire time.
Bitches.
Freddie Prinze Jr. also, as much as like he's trying to play like the nice guy, he's like, I'm going to remove myself from you guys entirely and just work on my dad's boat.
Yeah, so
and everyone's just like, he's weird. And it was just like, no, you killed a guy. He doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. He's not the weird one.
Well, he wants something to do with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Don't we all? They're
Yeah,
over here.
Yeah.
She's like, I do like
showed
things.
that
There's a
picture
lot
of her
good
the other
lines.
day, and I was just like, where she's like a little thick now, and they're like, what happened? What happened to
It's like
Sarah
30
Michelle
years?
Gellar? I was like, I don't know, 30 years. I'm still into it.
Yeah, I know. Sean and I were
talking.
talking about the blasphemy earlier. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to I like the line where she goes, I don't hate you, I just don't want to know you. I think that's a really good line.
Yeah, no, that is.
There are
that
some
is a good
really
line.
solid lines in this movie.
This is a, like I said, this is a really solid slasher film because like it's not trying to be meta. It's not doing.
Yeah, that's why I like it, is because it's more straightforward than
Yeah.
Scream.
No,
I think Scream goes a bit too far into parody in certain areas.
Yes, I 100% agree.
I do like Scream a lot, for the record. It's one of my favorites.
Oh
I think
yeah,
there's some parts where it's too self-aware.
like changed the genre, right? Like where it was like it's because of its self-awareness that you're like this is a traditional slasher film. I remember being like really, really into it. Also, like Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it.
Hush my life.
And Jennifer Love Hewitt. Like, you know, yeah, guys, it's really easy to get away with it. Oh, what do you want from me? What do you want? What do you want?
Who says that?
So when Sarah Michelle Gellar is like, "What do you want?"
It's so iconic.
Wait, what do you want? Because I know. What are you waiting for?
What are you talking? Oh, what are you waiting? She
Wait,
said,
are we at that part now?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. All right, so let's talk about that scene. That is one of my favorite scenes. You guys obviously know the trivia behind that scene, right? That it was like a kid who won a contest and he got to direct something, and he told her to spin around when she said it, and then ended up making it into the final cut.
Did he get an Academy Award? Because that show was brilliant.
Yeah. First of all, that scene is, because people are like, it's a joke, and it's like that scene is genuinely great.
Yeah,
dude, it's so well built up. I think it's some of her best acting, where she's like, she took the body, it's like she's freaking out. She's like, what are you waiting for? Like, I love that scene. I think it's one of the best scenes of the movie where she breaks down. Again, her performance, outside of the fact that she's hot and wearing the best outfit in that scene,
and she's hot.
But like, people only focus on that, but she's genuinely great in that scene.
Yeah, and hot.
That's the thing too. Like, I don't know about like these, Gen Z heartthrobs, but like Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, like they had the ability.
What do we have? We keep overusing Sydney Sweeney. Like this is why we gotta have.
I mean, she looks like a beaver.
Can Sydney Sweeney act?
No,
I don't know, but I know Jennifer Love Hewitt can. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm with you guys. I'm in the Hewitt
boobs,
camp.
but like
I'm more excited to see Jennifer Love Hewitt than any of the younger.
Jennifer Love Hewitt has the same build as Sydney Sweeney, and
she's better.
Act. Yes,
and Julie is one of my favorite final girls. Again, because of the guilt factor, she's very complicated.
Yeah. The final girl shouldn't have any guilt. She should be pure, like the fall and stuff.
Well, she's the sweetheart, you know. I love that character so much. What do you like? It's so good. She just wants to get rid of this shit, and I do like that she actually takes charge in the second movie. She has a similar "What are you waiting for?"-esque moment where she takes charge.
Why are we here?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What do you want? Something like that. Anyway.
So I can translate this. It wasn't Freddie Prinze Jr., but like that scene where they were obviously trying to set up on the boat.
Red herring.
Yeah, 100%. But you know, it was a little heavy-handed, where like, you know, he's on the boat and, like, what are you doing here? He's like, my dad's a fisherman. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's kind of insane.
Yeah, the red herrings in the movie weren't. There was one I noticed that I didn't even realize was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be a red herring, but I didn't buy it. Is right when she's about to go to bed, she's like, "You're always obsessed with your hair." The older sister says that, and the next scene she gets her hair cut. I'm like, were they trying to set that up as like a?
Oh yeah.
Because if they were, I'm like, they should have leaned into that. But I don't know.
Okay,
That would have been an interesting twist.
I made a side note here. That's like the craziest giant laptop I've ever seen.
I'm sure it's funny in context. So.
Yeah, I'm sure it is too. But the killer reveal. I'm just like, who?
Yeah, that all right. So all right. So we get to the end. All right. So and then we'll get back on track after. But I do think we're this far. How many more notes do you have?
Hold on. Um, 4, 5.
All right, let's go. Let's start blazing through because we're towards the end. But the killer, who? That was one of the things too. Is the killer just never shows up, and I'm realizing how many red herrings there are. There's the sister of David Egan. There's the older sister. There's Freddie Prinze Jr. set up as being a red herring. There's Max. So there's 4. But did you think any of them were the killer? I thought maybe Freddie Prinze Jr.
The only one I really thought
Maybe
was
Max.
maybe Freddie Prinze Jr.
Maybe Max.
They
but then
also
Max-
set up. They also set up Barry in the very beginning to be the killer. Brian Felipe.
What? I never thought that.
Oh yeah, you got to rewatch it.
Okay.
The way that she's questioning him, everything, and he's like, "Hey, like you." When really he's just being like the only like smart criminal in this whole movie, where everyone was like, hey, the only way that we can get away with this is like if you shut the fuck up and don't talk about
Yeah,
this.
I think that's a good thing, but I just think that like I think with Scream, the killers are better for sure, and the reveal is better.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, the
they
road to get
definitely
there
try to
is
set him up as the first red herring. Where well, why doesn't he want to talk about it? It was like because he murdered someone last summer.
yeah.
Like,
So I think that the killer is not really anyone's favorite part of the movie. The characters and the guilt they feel and the way they're psychologically tormented. Like again, that I know what you're waiting for scene is so great. She's like, this is what he's doing. This is what he wants. He's tormenting us, and she's freaking the fuck out. Love that. Where it's like it's sadistic. It's like, yeah, he could have killed them at any point. He's just tormenting them. I love that personally.
Well, I even though I said like I love this, I literally forgot the twist on who the killer was on this movie.
It's
like,
a guy.
Yeah, it's just some dude.
Also, Freddie Prinze Jr., if he had just like, there's the scene because I rewatched the movie earlier when Billy Blue comes up in conversation earlier. He's like, oh, that's weird. Like if you had taken the 2 seconds during that time, because I guess he didn't want to be suspected, but if you had taken the 2 seconds to be, that was me. I felt bad about it. I used a pseudonym. Could have avoided that whole thing.
Yeah, it was like, what if all like they like showed up to this guy's like, and he's like
Freddie Prinze Jr. is such a pussy in this movie. Like because the first time I watched it, I was like, look, of all the good things he does for her. Because in the second movie, as messed up as it is, he really becomes Mr. Boyfriend.
By the
He's
way,
a great
did you know that there's a third movie? Or
Yeah,
apparently
2006.
straight to DVD, right? Is it worth watching? It's like I always know, or I'll always know.
I was always there.
Is that, or maybe we could go through the second ones if you want to.
No. I'll watch it. We'll
watch the other two.
I still know, and I'll watch. I'll always know.
Yeah, but we'll watch the new one first, and then we'll go through all of them. Why not? Why not?
What's stopping us? Yeah, but I was just like, who? Because like at this point, I had forgotten the twist on this because there really is no twist. It's just the guy that they hit.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like,
there's not like a twist. Gotcha. It's like gotcha. This guy you've literally never seen him before in the movie.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bet you didn't see this coming. Like because you.
Welcome to my boat.
Yeah, the twist is not great. It's fine, but I'm kind of like, oh. Like, I don't get
Yeah,
what was
the
his
guy was like,
relationship.
"Do you see
Why did
what
hang on?
was
Why did people
done?" I
blame
was like, "It
David
was an
for the?
accident."
So people, it was because the car accident was the boyfriend's death, and then he killed the boyfriend, and then he was walking away from killing the boyfriend, got hit. Is what happened.
Yeah, his girl was killed.
You see what I mean, though? Like how many steps that is.
Yeah, but his
Yeah.
girl was killed a year earlier. So a year
So
before
he knows
that.
what he did that summer, and then he knows what they did that next summer.
Yeah, but like he's projecting the shit onto these kids.
Yeah, he's like, you try to murder me. It's like you just murdered a guy. Like literally, he was walking back from murdering someone.
Yeah,
But it makes them like they even say at the end of the movie, it's like, oh, I guess we were feeling guilty this whole time about nothing.
yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
It was like, oh,
It's like, all right, so, but they didn't know that at the time. So
glad
they're
the guy
still
was a
assholes.
piece of shit.
Yeah, glad the guy we happened to hit that was completely
Barry
and totally
was right
our
the whole
fault.
fucking time.
Yeah. So it's like, I guess that's probably why the writer was upset. From what I've heard, the book, I haven't read the book. From what I've heard, it was a very serious story about guilt and whatever. And these characters end up going, well, I mean, I guess we
I
didn't
read
really
it
do
in
it.
seventh grade. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
only
it's
reason
not
I
a good
read it,
adaptation.
I was like, I know what you did last summer is a book, and then like I read it and I was like, shockingly similar to the movie, but like I didn't.
Really?
I wasn't like sitting there with like notes going like, huh, there's like some stark overtones of guilt here. Like I was just going like, yeah, no, that it sounds like the movie. Yeah, no, I miss you. Okay, I'll just stand here. Yeah, no, that's basically what. Hey, daddy. I'm just gonna say, when the father isn't waking up. I'm assuming.
What? What are you talking about?
And then I have Veronica Vaughn jump scare. 90s bed. Yeah, we had that with the sister where the sister's not waking up. The older sister.
The fuck? What? What was this? Oh, was she in the bathroom?
You're muted.
I'm
I hear
muted.
him.
Nothing.
I'm talking. No, it's you, Sammy. It's you.
You're not making noise.
What?
Can you hear me,
This is brilliant.
Sammy? Are you fucking with me?
Weep wah, so no heckle.
Sammy, can you actually not hear me?
You fucking nothing.
Sean can hear me. All right.
Yeah, you're good. I hope he answers that.
Oh wait, is it me?
Yes.
No, my shit's plugged in, son. Hold on.
It's Sammy. These are the fucking most. I thought these notes would be in some way intelligent. There has not been one intelligent note that this whole fucking thing. Sean, do you want to go through the rest of them, or do you want to just talk about the movie?
I gotta take a piss. This is a lot.
I know. Well, all right, you go take a piss, and then we'll let
I'll
Sammy
be
finish
back.
his retarded fucking notes. Jesus Christ, Sammy. These are the fucking dumbest notes of all time. Terrible. Oh my God. All right. Can you hear me?
No, I got nothing.
It's you. It's you, dude. I'm talking. Hello, la 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 la.
Oh god. Oh boy. Oh
La
god.
la 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 la. It's
Oh,
it's
God.
Sammy. It is you, dude.
Boy.
It's you. It is you. It is 100% you. God fucking damn. These notes are stupid, too. Fucking God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Okay. Hold on. We doing this?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, cool.
All right, sweet. Yeah, weep wah, so no hapo. Oh yeah, and then I wrote crabs. And that's when they pull fishing net.
Yeah. Okay. Sammy, these notes are terrible.
Yeah, I know. They're probably really awesome. Like
When you were drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was drunk and I was like watching the movie.
You're like, this would be so good.
Dude, you have no idea the amount that like I've skipped over because like they're not even.
But crabs is worth mentioning.
I mean, bro. I'm like crabs. Like,
all right, let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah, and then when I told you I had 10 pages of notes, I didn't say that they were good. No. What are you waiting for?
Again? You brought it up again?
She says it again.
No, she doesn't. She does not, Sammy.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Here's high school mugshots was definitely something that came.
I don't know the context for any of this.
Neither do I, but I remember. I remember there was high school mugshots.
What the fuck? Oh, wait, yeah, when they're going through the yearbook. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're mugshots. Like it's.
Oh, okay. All right. So never mind. I forgot where we were. Okay, cool. High school mugshots. Yeah. Keep going. Really observant shit, dude. You're literally just pointing out what's happening.
I want my life back. Something about Barry. It's really kind of getting incoherent at this point.
Yeah, I've noticed. They're so bad.
Corpse drag.
What?
I'm assuming that's where that guy's in the net and they're tracking him, but I just wrote corpse drag.
Dude, these are fucking terrible. Keep going.
Hey.
Keep going. Keep going. Next note.
Writing is subjective.
The first 4 pages of notes were fine.
No, they weren't.
This is just full orchestration.
What? What did you say?
Full orchestration.
Oh, for the fucking band? Dude, they went all out on the parade for the.
I don't know why a lot of this seems to be like post after like the reveal. Like we already know who the killer is.
No, we don't know who the killer is yet.
It was David. What's his name?
No, it was David Egan was not the killer. David Egan is dead. It was Ben Willis, but that's not revealed till later.
Baby, you're a firework. I don't...
Thank you. Incredible.
It's just okay.
The last act of it, because the last part, I'm like, okay, she wears that.
Oh, Ray! It's Ray! It's Ray!
The top that shows the most tits is the one she wears the longest day, and I appreciated that. Great touch.
I love that.
Yeah,
it's about wardrobe.
Actually, we're both.
It's Ray. So I guess I'll die probably.
What?
Isn't the killer's name Ray?
No, Ray is Freddie Prinze Jr. The killer is
No.
Ben Willis. That is the killer's name.
Wait, never mind. We have more notes after this.
Oh my god. All right, I wrote down like a scene I want to get to. One of my favorite scenes that you, by the way, fucking totally skipped over. But it's okay because you mentioned crabs like 3 times.
Drug me. This is the dumbest shit ever.
Wish you knew what you were talking about. What do you think is the dumbest thing in that movie?
Probably all of the fucking red herrings and
the red herring. No, literally none of the red herrings. I think there's maybe 2 that work. No, the sister
like
kind of works, where she has the slicker. Why does the sister have the slicker, by the way? In her house, you remember that?
I don't know.
She has a slicker.
I don't know.
Like,
Why does she have a 90s bed? I don't know.
What the fuck is a 90s bed? What is a 90s bed?
I'm assuming the decor of her room.
Sean, do you know what a 90s bed is?
No, but I'm trying to picture one of the parody movies when the Julie character flips out and then the guy that's supposed to be running Billy just fucking pops her. Which one was it?
Yeah, this guy's got a 2000 bed. Like, you know. You got a 90s bed, bro. Yeah, no, dumbest shit ever. And then I can't read what I wrote. And then this guy seems fun. Welcome aboard, Ray. So Ray obviously wasn't the killer. I would also risk.
So you have
my
no
life
notes
to
on the whole chase sequence, on most of the important stuff in the 3rd act.
No, because that shit was cool.
Okay, so we're going. This is the lowlights.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, because it starts with this seems the chase sequence is probably this seems fine, and then welcome aboard, Ray, and then I would also risk my life for Jennifer Love Hewitt. That's the
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Right.
Ray, you did that. Never piss off a fisherman.
Yeah.
in giant letters.
Yeah, seriously.
Piss off a fish.
All right, yeah. Dude, by the way, there's that one scene that I think is laughable in the movie where Ryan Phillippe tackles that one fisherman, and it's like it holds for a solid 3 seconds too long, where it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Where he's holding the guy on the deck. That scene is like ridiculous. I was fucking laughing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I wrote this down. I didn't understand this. Why is the boat filled with diamonds?
No, that was fucking ice. That wasn't diamonds.
Oh.
You thought that was diamonds?
Yeah, I thought it was diamonds at this
Wow.
point.
Dude, it's a fishing boat.
That's how they stay in business.
Yeah, by
Yeah,
the way, there was that whole sequence where Jennifer Love Hewitt is in there and she hides away and she starts moving the ice around and blocks the exit for the door, right? And he doesn't even go in that door. What the fuck was the point of that? It goes on for like a couple minutes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, why did she do that? And
There's
then she
a lot
finds
of
the bodies in the ice. So how did he have time to get them there?
He's a fisherman.
I feel like they were trying to do the Michael Myers thing.
That's what he does.
But in the end of Halloween, like he displays all the bodies.
Where
it
like,
works.
all the bodies start like.
But in this movie,
it
was like they're in the ice, but it doesn't sit on them. She's just kind of like and then that's it. And I was like, why was that?
How?
She's like you know. Jennifer Love Hewitt. All right,
No,
so
it's much more effective. Where Carrie's like going through the house and she realizes that like everyone who has been in the house has been killed and like bodies are like flopping around.
Lori, you mean?
It was that type of reveal.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It didn't work as well in this movie.
It didn't work at all.
I love this movie, but that was so fucking stupid.
I thought the ice was diamond.
Dude, how the fuck did you think they were diamonds? You don't think that would have come up in dialogue?
I was watching.
Anyway, continue. We're almost there,
Okay,
buddy.
okay.
We're almost out of the woods.
Sounds like prom weekend. We're almost there, baby.
I don't. I don't. Is it Ursa?
What?
Fuck this guy, and then I'm done.
That's it?
So, like in giant letters. I don't know what this means. Fuck this guy.
All right. So, final verdict on the movie, Sammy. Now that we've kind of danced around,
I give it a 7 out of 10.
thought it was good. One thing I want to say. Oh, go ahead.
It is probably one of the best slasher films to come out of the 90s.
Yep.
It's unlike Scream and other films of that era, it's not trying to like flip the genre on its head. It's just a solid slasher film.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's one of the best slasher movies, period. I'll go ahead and say that. It's one of my
I agree.
I think it's one of my favorites. First of all, I care about the characters. There's so much good dialogue in this movie too. Like one of the bits one of my favorite moments in the movie is where they drive back from the sister's house, right? And it's like the whole thing, they just couldn't be in that room. And then it's like, we used to be friends. And she goes, we used to be a lot of things. Oh my God. Like that is just heartbreaking.
Yeah, no,
so good.
There's plenty of great dialogue in this movie. There's also plenty of great like throwaway dialogue in this movie. Like it's got something for everybody. So like, yeah, I was trying to watch this earnestly, and then like 4 beers in, I was also having a great time. So
it's good either way.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is, there's a lot of things that you can make fun of though. Like, why is Sarah Michelle Gellar in so many parades?
She's in one parade. One.
Okay.
And they explain it in detail because she's the prom queen.
Relax.
I'm gonna need you to simmer down.
Simmer
down.
Why is she in so many parades, bro?
Gifted.
No, okay. There's a lot of parade centric things that happen in this movie. Maybe it's the preparation for one parade. Maybe she's in many parades. We'll never know because I'm not going to watch it again for another 5 years. What I can tell you is she's in a lot of parades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in one, but okay.
You fuck yourself. She's in like 12.
She's not. She's
like 2.
What's the second one?
The step down one.
The what?
No, okay. Maybe she just got done with the first parade and she's training for the next parade.
She's in 2 beauty pageants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, dude, I'm fucking with you.
I know.
With you.
No, but yeah, I mean, I think the kills, like when Riot Philby, when she's like, no, when he gets dragged, that's an effective scene, but you don't see him get killed. So there's the moment of doubt, which is why when the bodies were shown,
not a lot of,
if
there's
you
not
had
a lot of gore.
Yeah, the problem with that is, and I'm fine with that, but the problem is if you're gonna just show them like when she gets taken aside and gets killed, but you don't really see it. Or same thing when he gets taken aside and you don't really see it, then you should have honed on that scene when she finds him in the ice, but you don't. So because neither are fixated on it, kind of loses its impact. But it still works.
You know, I don't know. I think the lack of gore in this film is probably why it like stayed in my memory.
Yeah, focused on the right things.
Yeah, where I'm saying like you didn't necessarily have to show me like some carved up body. Because the killing was effective. The fact that and also Veronica Vaughn is in it and she's so hot. She's still a super fox, and I'm glad that she was in it. Also, seeing like a girl who's like thick like a bowl of oatmeal next to Sarah Michelle Gellar, where I was like, which one do I want? I want the girl who's sick like a bowl of oatmeal.
Dude, Jennifer Love Hewitt, I'm telling you, and I'm normally like in for blondes, but dude, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Perfect.
No, she's. I can't remember what movie it's in, but like there's one where she's like wearing like a coconut bikini, and like as a child who's like in 4th grade, I was like, that's how I want to live my life. Like that was
Dude, she is just
she's
yeah, no, people are fucking stupid for this whole controversy. She still looks great. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you.
What happened? I was like 30 years happened, bro.
And she
like,
still looks good, dude.
Yeah,
but I'm also like you want to throw shit. You want to post a picture of me in high school and then be like, why does he look the same? And you're like, well,
cocaine.
What the fuck are you talking about? Time happened, and you know what? Time was really, really nice to her.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody's being fucking.
It's crazy. But overall, yeah, I mean, I liked it. We used to do a lot of things. And I guess closing thoughts, nothing really amazing about the score that I remember. I think the pacing is great.
Now I remember why I wrote full orchestration is they only used it in one kill. Where it was kind of like this like proto like 90s soundtrack like the whole time, and then there was like this one kill reveal, and then there was like flutes and oboes and shit, and I was like, why is there so much gravitas to this one kill? That's why I wrote that down. But yes, I would say if you're looking for a 90s slasher film, this is probably the best one you can find.
Amen.
Yep, 100%. Yep, 100%. So I liked it. I think it's one of my favorite slasher movies because it has some of the best characters. I think the guilt they feel, and it's like, we just need to be free of this, and the way the killer is tormenting them, all really solid stuff. I think where it starts to fall down is ultimately that the killer is unremarkable. I think the fisherman aesthetic is cool, but it's kind of like he's the guy, the dad of a character that you've never seen before.
Yeah, when you have to remind the main characters that I'm the guy that you killed, like
yeah, no, he's like, oh, you don't know who Ben Willis is?
Yeah.
He's the dad of the guy that you also didn't know. He's the dad of the guy that actually died that you didn't kill. It's kind of like convoluted because it was like they clearly wrote themselves in the way where like, well, how do we not have it be supernatural that they didn't actually kill the guy? And how do we make them guilt-free in the scenario, but still have them feel bad? Here we go. Boom.
Yeah.
100%. And it's like, it works in the context of the movie, but I do think the third act, the chase scene is great. The way it's all building up. I think the part on the boat is honestly one of the weaker parts of the movie, in my opinion. The climax on the boat.
I would say that it's shot really well.
It's shot well.
Yeah.
But at the time of the boat, I'm like, all right, like, can we fucking... the killer sucks. I'm sorry. He's one of the weaker slasher films.
We were talking about this, like, in the back room, like, not about. I remember nothing about, like, I still know what you did last summer. So it's like, is this guy still pissed off? Is that his thing? Because like at that point, like you could like clearly just go to the police. They're going like, hey, this guy he knew what we did the summer prior. This summer, he tried to terrorize me. I was supposed to be in a parade, and he made it really hard to do that. This summer, it's just kind of gotten out of hand. Can we just? His name's Ben. Can we just go to his houseboat and?
I'll point.
Like, is that what happens? So it's like in the Taken movies where like I feel like by like Taken 3, Liam Neeson would be like, okay, I'll rescue you, but like you're not gonna learn anything if I do, because like how many times are you gonna get kidnapped? Like, you know, like,
sometimes you gotta.
When does the blame fall on you?
I think he sucks as a child.
You know, it did last Midsummer Night's Dream. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's good. I think it's definitely, like I said, the strong suit is the characters. It's a well-made movie on every technical level. The actors are great, but the slasher himself is not.
Yeah.
The mystery is good, but it's not like, oh man, I can't believe I didn't think of course you didn't fucking think of that.
Right.
Who the fuck would have thought of that? Oh, the guy in the beginning who's holding the pendant is the guy who was in the net, and then that girl, the sister. Oh, actually, it's the dad.
By the way,
the dad of the girl who died a year before.
The same plot as Titanic.
It's, by the way, hang on. So because I gotta, when I'm describing it out loud. Oh, you idiot! You didn't realize it was the dad of the girl who died a year before the story began, who we have no connection to.
Yeah.
What? Like it needed at least a little more of a personal touch with the characters.
Yeah, I was like, have some personal loss. Or just like, I was there when this thing happened.
That is the problem. Is too much of it is told through dialogue, and you have to go, what? But otherwise, I liked it a lot. So on that note, it is the best one. I'm curious if the new one is going to be. Anyone else have any closing thoughts?
No. Sean's
She
been
was
trying to
peak.
say something for the last
sorry.
like 5 minutes.
Sean.
I loved it. 8.5.
I'm going to give it
with titties makes it a 9.5.
No, I have my prediction. I have my prediction now. The guy watched this movie at his local cinema and he just decided to start killing people. That's because apparently in the I Know What You Did Last Summer, how many movies? Quadrilogy. That's how close you actually have to be to just.
Yeah, exactly. You could just be like the killer.
Like,
Well, because he got hit with the car, that's simple.
I'm aware of this.
You know what? Another thing too is it could have just been a guy who was. So it's a guy who was going back from a murder. But then he's also, I don't know. It's a mess.
No, I'm saying you don't even need that. That's too close. So we're just like, hey, I heard about this shit. Here's my resume. This is I can do it. I can be a serial killer if it's on a Wednesday.
I got time. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, the
You
guy
want to kill somebody?
who's like, I have no affiliation with anyone ever. You're like, yeah, that's what a twist. That's why we couldn't pin you as the murderer. You have nothing to do with this situation.
Yeah. It's a messy plot, but I like the bright lights shine bright. And on that note, I think there was potential for a sequel. I think they kind of squandered it a little bit.
I remember nothing about the sequel.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is in a bikini for one scene. You remember that.
All right, well, that's all I need to know.
That's all I need.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're gonna see the new one, and I'm gonna give it probably a 7 or 8 out of 10 too. We'll give it a 7.5.
Nice.
Not neat. Nice. But yeah, on that note, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Anything you guys want to shout out?
Yeah. Tonight, Art and Stuff on Joe M. Sontag's channel, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna be talking about some Brett motherfucking Booth art. Don't be a bum, back type 1. That's all I got for now. And sign for Reaper Destroyer too.
All right, sounds good. I'll go ahead and link Joe's channel. All right, and you guys.
Yeah, nothing. I actually just got my issue of Reaper Destroyer. I'm gonna actually crack that open and give that a review. I could already say, just thumbing through it, the artwork is incredible. And
yeah, he phoned that in, right? No, I'm kidding.
No, hey, yours is on the list too, buddy boy. I was I'm looking for, I'm looking for that as well. It's cool to actually be on a panel where I've read both of your guys' stuff. This is but yeah, I got nothing. I'm writing a comic book, but that's far away.
Can't wait for that. We'll have you on the Art and Stuff. We'll promote you. We need you have you back on Art and Stuff, man. We had a great time. We were talking about.
I had a great time. I had a great time when we were talking about X-Men.
Yeah.
But shit, just don't kill anybody adjacent to a fisherman because
no promises, man.
They didn't even kill anyone. They hit the fisherman. The whole rest of the mystery. Their only crime is they hit the guy. I think the problem is they overcomplicated it. Because it could have just been, why did you hit me? Now I'm going to torment all of you.
Yeah, no, if it would actually been the guy that you hit, I would have understood. That would have made this movie.
But that was what it was.
much
The
more
rest of it
sense.
is just fluff.
And
Can I be
then I
honest?
still don't understand.
Yeah,
I still
go
don't
ahead.
understand. You brought it up too. I still don't understand why the sister had the slicker. That was like the biggest,
What?
that was just the director going like, yeah, whatever. Okay. You thought it was gonna be Veronica
Maybe it was her
Vaughn?
brothers?
You idiot.
I would have liked to see this through the eyes of Alf.
Alf?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a better movie if it
Right.
was just Alf the whole
He's just
time.
like, what's going on? Like he's
Where
sitting on a rock and he sees us.
also like to eat people.
Yeah.
And that would, or the baby from the dinosaur show. Where he's like, everybody hates the baby, and like that. You know, any other thing?
The best like buddy team up ever. The baby and Alf just watching like this all like
yeah, I'm hoping that's what the new one is. The baby in Alf and the baby and the dinosaurs, they team up and they're like, "You want to kill some fishermen?" And then they're like, "That's just what happens."
Yeah. Oh, we solved that.
Either way, we did it. Do we even have to see it now? Do we, Vaughn? No, it's your show. Do we have to watch it now that we figured out the plot?
The plot of the second one?
Yeah,
The new
no,
one.
the plot of the new one.
The revamp.
That is fucking
The
Alf.
shockingly fourth
Alf
one.
and the baby from Dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's the baby from Dinosaurs and Elf.
Yeah.
They team up.
I don't know what the fuck you want me to say to this.
Really?
Just say that you're hard and that.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
All right. But, you know,
You should
I
get
am
that
hard
checked
to
out.
launch my book because I want to promote my stuff and then go. Phenomenova issue 3 launching August 1st. We've got 2 issues in the tank and a third one where we're finally introducing the title team as well as a bunch of really cool villains. So make sure you guys check it out. It's going to be my best one yet. And I'm looking forward to getting more. And if you back on day 1, you will get an exclusive trading card with your order. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. And we'll maybe be back for another. We'll see. If you guys are down. All right, we're gonna do. Let's see, I don't have a solid outro. I'm just gonna